I wish somebody would. Okay, this is a trending topic. This is an evergreen because ignorance lasts forever. This is John O'Brien. This is John O'Brien on Money and Wealth on the Black Effect Network podcast series on iHeart. Okay, I wish somebody would bring this in front of me. I wish somebody would. I dare you to bring this to me at dinner. So, brother man, and we're going to play, the audio clip so you can hear it on the podcast. Brother man goes to dinner with his wife's girlfriend. And I guess because he knows a number of the girlfriends are trying to surprise his wife's girlfriend for a birthday dinner, he makes some phone calls and sends some emails to say, hey, dinner is at this place at this time. It's a surprise for, let's just call her Joanne. And that's all he says. I mean, that's what I pick up from the exchange. You tell me what you see. But it's sort of common sense. Now we're about to find out that common sense is not so common. Or maybe just people are just self-centered and entitled. And I haven't even gotten to the story yet, and I've already got a problem with the whole situation, if you can hear my energy here. So here's the story. Man goes to dinner. Somebody's recording this because it's a birthday. And the ladies, they think it's like 8 ladies at the dinner with the birthday girl and the wife, and the dude is the only person there. This is very important. The brother is the only man present with his wife. When the dinner's over and everybody's had a very nice time and they've ordered everything on the menu plus the wallpaper off the wall, I guess, they've just loaded up with goodies from the restaurant. Maybe tried to take a chair. I'm not quite sure. But they cleared the menu and they were full. And he says to the waitress, well, just bring individual checks. I'll take care of the birthday girl. The girls go crazy. The girls go absolutely out of their mind. I mean, all sense of class, taste, and style goes right out the window. The red bottom shoes come off. The neck starts going so hard that they pop their necklaces off their neck. I mean, it is somebody's gonna jump on me for all this narrative, but I mean, it's ignorant. To me, it's just ignorant. They're going off on this dude. And by the way, if the shoes were on the foot, just so you're clear, and men responded the same way, although I don't believe they would in this situation, to a woman, I'd say the same thing about the ignorance. So just to be clear on this. But in this particular case, these women said, you've got to pay to the husband. Well, why do I? What? You've got to pay. You should pay. You're the man here. Now, this is where I start having a very serious problem. What'd you just say? You've got to pay. Not these ladies, the necklaces, the jewelry they got on, one of them is more than the dude's whole outfit, right? I mean, he looks like he's doing okay. It doesn't really matter. He didn't offer to sponsor everybody for dinner. That wasn't the invitation. He invited them to dinner to their friend. He don't even really know the girl. Clearly, he's there with his wife. So they start going off, all of them, include the birthday girl, by the way. And I would have retracted my offer to even pay for her at this point. Actually, I probably would have paid for her anyway, because I give love and that's the way I roll. But they all go off on this dude and start calling him all kinds of names and talking down to him and saying he's basically not a man. And how dare you not pay? You're the man. And he's like, why should I pay? And they just basically say, well, you're the man at the table. What does that mean? Somebody explain that to me. How does a man at the table translate into you must pay the bill for everybody? He said he's going to pay for the birthday girl. I thought that was very gracious of him. I think everybody else should have just pitched in and then paid for their own bill also. They should have said thank you to him for doing that. Luckily, his wife steps up and says, no, wait, hold on, girlfriends. This is my husband. And he's right. He's paying for the birthday girl. And they start coming at him again. And she says, no. And when you get a husband, maybe you'll understand. Oh, hello. This is my husband. And and he's paying for me and the birthday girl. Well, she's right. When they get a husband, maybe they will understand. But at this rate, they won't get a husband. At least won't last because that's no way to do anything. Let me tell you something. A giver is exotic. A giver and a taker is neurotic. And a taker is psychotic. This is psychotic. This is nuts. This is crazy, right? It's cray cray talk. I wish somebody would tell me that I owe you something just because I'm me and I have not obligated myself to take care of we. I wish you would. I owe you a hello, a thank you, a respect and consideration to open your door if you're a lady in front of me. I owe you. My mother raised me, but I don't owe you a check, and I don't owe you dinner because you're a woman and I'm a man. Where does that come from? What entitlement is that? That's nuts. It's not a job to be a woman, and it's not an obligation because you're a man. And the opposite is also true. This was just wrong. I want to hear your thoughts on it. Please add comments, have conversation, or as my friend Charlemagne, thy God, would say, let's discuss. So let's discuss because this is crazy. And we got to stop having irrational conversations and start talking about things that actually matter. You can always tell poor people from everybody else. You go to a barbershop or a nail salon or a hair salon in the hood, in my neighborhood. So you go into a wealthy neighborhood, irrespective of race. They're talking about their ideas. They're talking about the stock market. They're talking about the home, how their home renovation's coming, how their vacation or their big idea they've got for their business or whatever. Right? Their dreams, their aspirations. You go into a poor neighborhood of any race, I might add, and folks are talking about each other. First they're talking about somebody else. Girl, you heard about Pookie and them and what is and then some celebrity or whatever who's not paying you a dime to fill your whole day with their conversation. You get paid nothing, nothing, nothing. But you've leased yourself out to some personality to talk about them and their business all day long. Wealthy people talk about ideas and poor people talk about other people. In this particular case, they're talking down to this brother about an obligation he never signed up for, and it is raggedy and it is wrong. All right, let's discuss. John O'Brien, this is Money and Wealth.